Polkadot is not even on the top 10 most capitalized cryptocurrencies. However, it is the second biggest developer ecosystem after Ethereum. Its cryptocurrency has experienced a significant drop in value compared to other cryptocurrencies since 2022. But what's causing this decline? And is the project still worth considering? In this video, we'll provide a beginner-friendly introduction to Polkadot to those who are new to it, covering its ecosystem, tokenomics, and the latest news. Stick around to form your own conclusion about investing in this project. Polkadot was founded in 2016 by Dr. Gavin Wood, who is also known as one of the co-founders of Ethereum and previously served as its chief technology officer until 2015. He then set out on a unique path driven by his distinct ideas. The primary objective of Polkadot is to address a crucial challenge faced by blockchains: interoperability. It aims to become the blockchain of blockchains, facilitating seamless connections between different blockchain networks and ecosystems. The development of Polkadot was led by Parity Technologies, a renowned UK-based expert in core blockchain infrastructure, while the coordination was overseen by the Web3 Foundation, a non-profit organization based in Switzerland. In 2020, Polkadot's mainnet went live following one of the most successful initial coin offerings in the blockchain industry. The network is composed of a core blockchain called the relay chain, which is not compatible with smart contracts, but boasts a transaction processing capacity of up to 1,000 transactions per second. Surrounding the relay chain is a second layer of blockchains known as parachains. These parachains are smart contract compatible, and there can be a maximum of 100 parachains connected to the relay chain at any given time. However, to secure a slot on the relay chain, projects must participate in auctions. The projects with the highest funds allocated to them from the community and founders, as determined by a random snapshot, win the slot. This system ensures that projects maintain sufficient funds throughout the auction process to have a chance at winning. Parachains that win slots are granted a lease period of up to 2 years, during which they are required to lock their coins. While parachains are built on the Polkadot network, they have the flexibility to use their own tokens instead of coins for transaction fees if necessary. Additionally, Polkadot's ecosystem supports another type of parachain called parathreads. Unlike traditional parachains, parathreads do not follow the 2-year lease and auction model. Instead, they operate on a pay-as-you-go basis, catering primarily to institutions seeking to leverage the network's benefits for shorter durations. The Polkadot network operates on a nominated proof-of-stake mechanism and is fueled by its native token DOT, which serves 3 primary purposes within the ecosystem. Firstly, DOT functions as a governance token, granting holders the ability to vote on community proposals and actively participate in shaping the future of the blockchain. Secondly, DOT is used for paying fees exclusively on the main relay chain and not on parachains. This ensures smooth transaction processing and operations within the core network. Thirdly, DOT is utilized for staking purposes to enhance network security and bonding for new parachains. As a DOT holder, you have the option to become a validator by running a validator node or to act as a nominator. To become a validator, you must lock a minimum of 1.8 million DOT for a duration of at least 28 days. In return, validators can earn an annual reward of 15%. The selection of validators occurs randomly, and currently there are 297 validators. Ultimately, the network aims to reach around 1,000 validators to promote further decentralization. As a nominator, you can delegate your DOT holdings and earn similar annual rewards of approximately 15%. By participating as a nominator, you contribute to the network's security and validate transactions indirectly. Lastly, supporting parachains follows a similar staking process, but with a specific twist. You need to choose specific validators to whom you delegate your DOT, and in return, you receive rewards in the new token associated with the respective parachain. By actively engaging in staking and participating as a validator or nominator, DOT holders play an important role in securing the network and contributing to the growth and development of the entire Polkadot ecosystem. Important to note that DOT recently has officially changed from being considered a security to being considered SEC-compliant software in the US. The Web3 Foundation claimed to have complied with US securities laws and SEC guidance on digital assets, stating that DOT has transformed into software rather than a security. The foundation highlights its dialogue with the SEC and efforts to manage token distribution, which is a game changer for the digital asset and its investors. But let's look more into its token. Polkadot has an annual inflation rate of 7%, which is expected to decrease over time. Unlike some cryptocurrencies, Polkadot does not have a fixed maximum supply. Currently, DOT is trading at approximately $5 per coin with a market capitalization of $6 billion. The price of Polkadot reached its all-time high in November 2021, following the announcement that the Relay chain was ready to host parachains. However, it has since experienced a significant decrease, primarily due to the prevailing bear market conditions. Considering that Bitcoin dominance is likely to increase, Polkadot and other altcoins are potentially at risk. However, if further market corrections occur in the coming months, it could present a unique opportunity. It's important to note that Polkadot is currently trading within a support range not seen since 2020. However, as we are still in a recovery year, there could be further downside potential. Polkadot truly began to realize its full potential in 2022. Prior to the end of 2021, when the bull market concluded, Polkadot was not even smart contract compatible, as parachains were not yet live on the network. However, this changed in 2022. After years of research and development, Polkadot's vision has become a reality. In 2022, the ecosystem experienced exponential growth with the launch of numerous successful parachains. At present, a total of 43 fully functional parachains and 13 parathreads have been established on the Polkadot network, which contributes to the diverse utility and vibrancy of the Polkadot ecosystem. Mark your calendars for the Polkadot yearly event, which will take place in Copenhagen on June 28th and 29th. This highly anticipated event will gather the community and unveil exciting news and updates. But if you can't make it, you can also join in online. In the last yearly event, the Polkadot founder unveiled Governance 2.0, also known as Open Government. This update revolutionizes the decision-making process within Polkadot, as every crucial choice now emerges from referenda proposed directly by the passionate community, giving them a sense of empowerment and inclusivity, and allowing the collective voice to shape the network's destiny. But the story doesn't end there. With Open Government in 2023, the network witnessed a series of captivating improvements and refinements through 16 referenda. These advancements have accelerated the pace of governance, ensuring that important proposals receive the attention they deserve in a timely manner. As Polkadot continues to embrace this innovative and participatory governance model, the stage is set for a future where community engagement and decision-making thrive, ushering in a new era of decentralized collaboration. In a bid to make staking more inclusive, Polkadot introduced nomination pools, which allow multiple DOT holders to pool their tokens together, acting as a unified nominator to support a selected group of validators with their combined stake. Nomination pools can be accessed through the staking dashboard and popular wallets such as Nova Wallet. And since the launch in Q1, Polkadot has an impressive 128 active nomination pools. The utilization and applications of cross-chain consensus messaging are rapidly expanding within the Polkadot ecosystem since its launch 1 year ago. Initially focused on asset transfers, XCM Volume 3, which was recently integrated in 2023, offers advanced functionality, and it expands to include various other applications, such as operations and asset teleportation, which resulted into a surge this first quarter of the year. Polkadot concluded Q1 of 2023 with 111 XCM channels, marking a significant increase from the 70 channels in the previous quarter. XCM, the cross-consensus message format, serves as a vital messaging format and language for facilitating communication between consensus systems. It plays a pivotal role in enabling interoperability between Polkadot's parachains and other consensus-driven systems. By providing a standardized messaging format, XCM empowers blockchains to seamlessly interact with one another, facilitating complex cross-consensus operations. Overall, the expanding adoption of XCM and its evolving functionality demonstrate Polkadot's commitment to fostering seamless interoperability and driving innovation within the blockchain space. According to the annual Electric Capital Developer Report, Polkadot continues to maintain its position as one of the largest developer ecosystems in the cryptocurrency industry, boasting an impressive count of over 750 full-time developers and a total of 2,000 developers. Polkadot has experienced remarkable growth, with its full-time developer count surging by over 16 times since 2018. This substantial increase in developer activity underscores the vibrant and thriving nature of the Polkadot ecosystem, highlighting its robust commitment to innovation and technological advancement. A major upgrade which will optimize Polkadot's scalability is asynchronous backing, which was supposed to be launched on testnet at the end of 2022, but it has been delayed. Asynchronous backing is a large upgrade spanning the runtime, the networking protocol, and the logic of collators, which is designed to do three things: decrease the parachain block time to 6 seconds, increase the amount of block space available to each block by a factor of 5 to 10, and allow parachain blocks to be reused when they don't make it onto the relay chain in the first attempt. The Polkadot ecosystem seems on the path to success, but this doesn't mean the token will necessarily increase in value, as technically the ecosystem can grow with its parachains building their own utility tokens and creating demand for those. The DOT cryptocurrency might not have a high demand, considering it is only used for fees on the main relay chain, for staking, governance, and bonding to win parachains auctions, amount which has been on a decline. If the demand for Polkadot never really increases, it might be imbalanced with its new released circulating supply, caused by its high inflation, to reward stakeholders, which might result in the price being held down. However, as the ecosystem expands, in my opinion, is more likely that DOT will be the backup and secure main asset of the ecosystem, where many DeFi projects will create more utilities and demand for. It is important to keep in mind that it is the blockchain with the higher developers' activity after Bitcoin and Ethereum, which will inevitably reflect on its cryptocurrency price performance at some point. Polkadot is a secure, highly scalable, and interoperable blockchain that even during this bear market keeps delivering upgrades, which makes me positive and confident about this project in the long term. Thanks for watching. Drop a like below if you found it useful.